Good morning and thank you for tuning in. Okay, this is video number. Shoot, I'm redoing this video thanks to Kai, and I no longer have a smile on my face. Okay, so yes, I do. Okay, so there was a question asked, and the question was, "What was my first impression of prison?" So I remember they took me to a working dorm. They took me to a working dorm. A working dorm is where you're allowed to work inside the prison. And if you work, then they take off. You get time and a half off your time. Time and a half. So they took me to the working dorm. You can go to the working dorm, or you can go to school, or you can just go to the medical dorm, which I ended up in the medical dorm. Or you can just go to another dorm where you don't do nothing. So they took me to this working dorm, and there's like 20 of us. There's 20 of us. We just came from temporary housing. We're stinking, and we're looking a hot mess. And they line us, all 20 of us, up, and they take us to this working dorm. When I get to this working dorm, remember, I was okay with the whole thing. I was ready to do my time. I was happy. I was cool, right? I get to this working dorm, and I almost had a fit. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I don't know what I thought. I know what I thought, but this is not what I thought. This working dorm was a huge room with maybe 100 beds upstairs and 100 beds downstairs, bunk beds. There was 400 women talking, laughing, running up and down, crazy, hectic. I couldn't believe this is where I was being housed. This is where I'm gonna live. This made me nervous. This made me anxious. This made me scared. I did not want to be in this place. So my first impression was, no, what is this? Oh my God, where am I? Oh my God, God. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Like, for real. Like, I had to tell myself not to cry. And so we had our clothes, we had our blankets and stuff. We were lined up, in our hand, and everybody like run to the door, and everybody's like looking and laughing, like, like the newbies and fishies. That's what they were saying. The fishy. That's what they call us. The fishies. The fishies. And kind of remind me just what you might see on TV. Everybody lined up looking at the new girls as they walk in. Sure enough, that's what they was doing. So they tell you what bed, bed AB, and so Tasha, and there's like 20 of us, and I forgot just that fast what was my bed. And I remember asking, what was my bed again? And I got screamed at. You wasn't listening. I got screamed at, because that's how they are. They just mean. You can't ask them nothing. Whatever you ask them, you're going to get hollered at, screamed at, right? You should have been listening. I told you you're bad. So whatever. So my bed was AB or whatever. So I remember going to my bed, and I was just like, the first impression was like, wow, this is not right. This is not right. This is not normal. Okay, whatever happened to the one cell with, 2 people? And so I just got on my bed, and, somebody said, you can go take a shower. Those are the showers. Y'all can take a shower. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because I was thinking. We were all stinking. That's another whole video, right? So I want to take a shower. And I got back on my bed, and I'm just like, sit back, and I'm just looking, and I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it, for the simple fact that there was cursing everywhere. H, yeah, B, yeah, my son, goddamn, and I was just like, because I'm not used to profanity. I'm not used to hearing all that. And I was just like, and then the way that everybody was looking, you had everybody, all kinds of women. You had women look like they were from homeless, and then you had women that looked like they were men, and then you had women that looked like they were cholos. You had women that looked like they were satanic. How you say that? You had women that were like bald head, no hair. You had women that had tattoos all on their face. You had women that were just, let's say, just hair was natted, just looked like they had been living on the street. You know what I mean? So you had all these women and all these different looks, and it was noisy. It was so noisy. It was crazy. And so I was just thinking, like, how do you live in here? This is crazy. I just thought it was crazy. My first impression was, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is not right. I don't like this. I don't like this. And so I laid down and I cried. And so I remember that was my first time I cried. I hadn't cried that whole time. So that was the first time I cried. I laid down and I cried. Yep. So that was my first impression. Okay. Thank you so much for asking that question. That was excellent. That was an excellent question. You guys, please remember, you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Come back and do a video. Okay. So thank you for tuning in. To all my new subscribers, thank you. And to all my old subscribers, thank you for supporting my channel. There are lots of videos. So I'm going to link below one of the videos, okay? To kind of catch you up, okay? Thank you so much for watching my video. And until the next video, peace.